Hello, everybody. So I am playing the new Vampire the Masquerade game, Blood something. I forgot the name. It's late while I'm recording this, so the caffeine has long since worn it off of my brain. There were a few usability issues that popped up when I first launched the game, so I thought that this might be a good time to start this recording and kind of give it my once over from a UX perspective. Um, the first thing that happened is there was a screen that said uh, click any button or press any button to continue. It wouldn't. I was clicking the mouse, thinking that maybe my game had frozen because nothing was happening. But then I pressed a key on the keyboard and it worked. So perhaps allowing the mouse click to count as an input so the game can progress would be good. Um, when the game first starts here, it says be mindful of the masquerade. Me being a Vampire the Masquerade fan, I know what that means, but it didn't tell you what that means in the game. It said protect the masquerade by uh, not showing mortals like that you're a vampire, but it didn't really give. It's using jargon that I think new players might be confused for. So, with all that said, kind of my first initial gripes. Let's go ahead and get started here. So press X to use heightened senses. I'm just gonna kind of talk as I go, just to kind of give an overview. I'm gonna okay, push, push, push. What's right click do? Right click doesn't do anything. The movement feels pretty good. You jump really high. From a Vampire the Masquerade nerd, um, woo, that scared the hell out of me. Uh, this character should have potence if I'm jumping this high, but you know, let's go. Let's figure it out. What happens if I go over here? Oh, I assume this is a battle royale game, so I'm assuming this is the wall. Yeah, that's hurting me. So this is the ring and stuff that come in. It is nice that there is a sound cue the closer you get. That's something other games don't really do. Like there is a small sound, but that one is very noticeable, so that's pretty cool. I am injured, so you can kind of see the blood spatter on the screen. However, that does not tell me how injured I am. It just has some blood splatter. So there's human. I can hold F to feed, but it tells me to press X to use heightened senses. Is that just to show me that they're humans?
There are no dead ends in Prague.
Okay,
You
little.
can climb any wall.
Nice. That felt nice. Uh,
Use your senses to find a mortal with resonant blood.
Resonant Blood. So this is a V5
There are
based
4
game.
resonances, each with different advantages. Learn their benefits and decide which best fits your strategy.
Okay, so this is a Vampire 5th edition game because Blood Resonance wasn't a thing until then. Okay. Choleric. Choleric Blood
You
gives
have
you
your abilities
increased
there
damage.
to escape or to fight back.
E is an archetype power. I assume that thing in the middle of those icons that just appeared at the bottom of the screen is my ultimate. So there's Q, E, and I assume that will be the ult. Um, it says Shockwave Punch, which that icon kind of shows a punching thing, so I get it. As with most of these games, you're gonna have to play to, figure out what all the symbols mean. Bottom left-hand corner, I'm saying that's my health. I'm not sure what each of those little bars mean. So, oh, that might be the 4 blood resonances. So it shows the fourth little orange icon there. Tells me that I've just now fed on one person with choleric blood, so I now have that. I assume the thing on the far right of that little bar is the armor. I would suggest maybe playing with the color scheme a bit. Those might not be colorblind compliant. Bottom left-hand corner, those uh, the two on the left and the two on the right are a little too close together color-wise, but I'd have to check. I'm not colorblind, so I don't have those in my brain all the time. Let's try out Shockwave Punch. That looked pretty dope. Now I press Q to use my clan power. Ooh, shit.
Mastering your abilities will take practice and experience.
What am I? Am I Bruja? I think I'm Bruja.
You will need weapons. Use your senses to locate equipment and items.
So this is just a nitpicky Vampire the Masquerade fan thing, but why does everybody have heightened senses? Okay, so I have dual crossbows, a pump shotgun, a revolver, a Tommy gun. What do the colors mean? So it's not okay. Shells, precision, bolts. Is it rare and uncommon? It doesn't really let me know. I can ping, cancel the ping. Oop, wrong button. F to pick up. Straight up told me that was my own error. Got some blood packs. How many things can I hold?
Other useful items.
I can hold
Armor
a few.
will offer extra protection.
What's this? Ooh, Scourge Blades? Hell yeah. I like fucking. Ooh, that's fucking cool. Yeah, I'll keep the Scourge Blades, please. Thank you. Red Gas Neutralizer. Not 100% sure what those do. I assume the red gas might be the thing that comes into the like it's the ring essentially. How in other games you have the storm, I think this might just be the red gas. Okay. That vampire is ashed, so that's cool. Inventory. Ooh, I don't know why that started all the way over there. I can click it. Or can I use the number 6 outside the inventory? Hey, I can. Oh, that animation's pretty cool. I like that animation. Okay, reach the marker to continue.
The soldiers who attacked us have taken positions in the city. Engage the entity at your own risk. They guard weapons and supplies you may find useful.
So rare stuff is hidden by those loot. That tells you that's a target to attack. I can be all sneaky beaky. Okay, the shooting is cool. Feels good. So I took a couple hits. Bottom left-hand corner, you can see my health went. Oh, my health is up at 244 to 200. Is that because of the armor? The armor's a little bit depleted. Showing that as health is a little confusing. So if that is in fact what it is, maybe it's interesting. I know why they did it, having it turn blue to be the armor. That is also a blue line. However, it's not super clear. So maybe I would just have the armor levels next to where the numbers are, or the armor icon there, so you can see your armor get depleted before it hits the health bar if it moves from right to left. But let's take out this other guy because that was fun. Okay. Open up the good loot. Ooh, a silenced SMG. Ooh, boy. Sure. What does purple mean? That they're epic? I assume purple means epic. Let's fucking eat this boy.
Take your time to practice now. Soon, The real battle will begin.
Okay, there is no run. You can crouch, or you can slide. Practice what you've learned, blah 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 blah. Okay, Torrid are able to do something. Powerful close range deliver shotgun. Select an archetype. Nosferatu Saboteur. Oh, entering Elysium. Don't know what that is in terms of this game, but that's kind of cool. I mean, for cam vampires. I mean, Masquerade cam, but more vampire nerd shit. Disregard if you're just here for the UX. Shifting shadows, so okay, so you can. Okay, so it's telling the clan up here. It says the brute. So this is good for people who don't know the Vampire the Masquerade genre. So I'm glad they kind of did this. It tells you what it is, the like archetype they are, and then the clan's a bit smaller. I do wish the clan was not grayed out. I don't think having it be this white would take away from just saying brute frontline defender, but it would let me, as a fan of the genre, know that this is a Bruja, which is a clan of vampires in this world. And it took me a minute to realize that the Saboteur was a Nosferatu. So the brute, we got a Bruja brute, frontline defender. Brute comes to defense their allies while keeping enemies at bay. Soaring leap. Okay, so it's basically dude I just played. Cool. A Bruja vandal. Cool. Immense strength. That's a brawler. Defender. So tank, attack. Immense strength channel to fist the vandal. Make the brute combat personal. Blah blah blah. Soaring leap. Earth shock. That's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't even look at the half their health while not taking damage. Cool. And the shockwave punch. Leap forward and crash upon the ground, dealing forward, hurling enemies forward. Adrenaline rush, gain moderate damage in close vicinity of enemies. So these are both Nosferatu, cool. Vanish, become invisible, move rapidly, cool. Sewer bomb, throw bomb, explosive, toxic gas, approached by enemies. Okay. Turn semi-invisible when crouching, that's kind of cool. Prowler. Sense the beast. Severely wounded enemies, heavily trail. Oh, that's cool. Become invisible and move rapidly for a brief duration. Oh, so these are gonna be similar. Scouting Famulus. Send out bat scout in area to enemies. What else cool? I'm clicking. So this is a bit off-putting, not off-putting, confusing. It says left click to play video. I'm left clicking again. Thought it was gonna play the video, but I assume I have to click this now. Yeah. So I would take this away, so that you don't have to worry about it, and because I think people understand what a play button is. And then when you hit play and it's to close, this should go to an X or a pause. Probably an X, not a pause, because people think pause. So, or a stop, like the stop square. That's probably better. So the stop square for closed video. Siren. Slowly erupt into pure beauty, blinding and damaging all allies. So you can play a Bruja, a Nosferatu, or a Toreador. What do we got? Sirens are always looking for the next opportunity to leave their enemies blind in the mirror side. So CC, got it. Blinding and damaging nearby enemies. So are you just you're just a flashbang? Cool. It's weird. Projection dash. Then I project yourself, which you can dash to. That's weird. So I'm not a. This is going to be more Vampire the Masquerade critique than UX critique, but I don't know V5 super well. But these two abilities do not seem like Toreador stuff. This seemed like blind beauty. You're so blinding. Are you sparkling? Are you doing the Edward Cullen thing? Like, no thanks. Like, I get it. You're supposed to just like it's kind of a presence ability, but I don't think it matches the flavor. Kindred charm. Nearby civilians are charmed temporarily, making them act friendly towards you and your team. Oh, so they don't. So you don't break the masquerade. Okay. This one seems kind of useless. I mean, this thing's kind of. I mean, mechanically for a shooter, these two abilities seem like they could be useful. Um, Muse. It's not project yourself, but you can dash to. Yeah. Rejuvenating voice. You got the healer class. Okay. Initially, fresh cooldowns enable use of powers when downed. Okay. Still a little weird. But yeah, sure. Sure. So what one do I want to do? Kind of like this guy. I tend to play tanks, so this is the closest thing I found to a tank. Yeah, sure. I'll have to update. I don't see this. This isn't optimized, or maybe my computer's just having a heart attack. But this is very laggy for me when nothing else on my computer is. So it makes me think that it's this game. So I'm clicking right now. It says press any button to continue. I'm left clicking. I'm right clicking. Nothing is happening. Scrolly wheel, like none of that works here. I have to actively push something on the keyboard.
I wish you a good evening.
Bloodhunt permits based on player feedback or intents in the anti-cheat report issue that prevents. Sure, I'll open the Discord. I'll join. Okay. Just a second. I'm just adding the Bloodhunt server so I can probably post this video to it. Bloodhunt. Let me go ahead and mute the servers just because I don't like notifications. All right. Hit headshots, stand the doorman. These are all people. Keeper of Elysium. What do these boys do?
Salutations.
So here, left click is continue, but from my experience playing other games, hitting enter or spacebar is what I do. So maybe making some redundancy where you could hit space or left click to continue would be good. Then help speak to Kirill. We were very close to an agreement with the Anarchs. Blah blah blah. More stuff. Cool. I just saw the escape button flash, so I clicked it, telling me things. Wants me to buy the battle pass, of course, normal stuff, characters, enemies. I like how the Anarchs are the enemies and not like Sabat, but cool. Lore, history. So one thing I would like here in this screen is a mark all as read button, so I can just clear all these notifications, because I don't really care to go through and do all this right now, and this is a hassle. Yeah, I'm trying to right click, there's no way to clear mark as read, so marked all as read option here would be great. It's just kind of commonplace, a lot of battle royale games, a lot of things like that get it a bit wrong. Even Naraka Blade Point that just came out didn't have it. Overwatch didn't even have it for a while. So right now all this is doing is taking up my time as a player. I don't actually care about any of this. I understand, you want people to come and look at your content and interact with it, but this is just turning into a hassle. if I don't want to interact with content, I shouldn't feel pressured to do so. Also, this cursor icon is just too big. I don't know if this is for use with controllers to kind of give you that bigger type of thing, but for a PC user like myself, that cursor is just too big. Make it a little smaller. Make it just the normal mouse pointer. Like, that'll be fine. Okay, so I've cleaned all that up. Close. So this is kind of cool. Before I get to that point I was just going to make, kind of having like a free roam space is pretty neat. But the F1 and F2 to go into that menu and be ready is a bit weird. It's kind of a novel concept. I haven't seen this in any other games, so it's not intuitive. But the fact you have it listed there to push F1 to ready up or push F2 to switch mode might overcome that kind of awkwardness given enough time. But as of right now, it's kind of awkward. So I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying right now it feels kind of awkward. I see the escape thing blinking again, so I'm gonna hit escape. I have a new thing in journal, locations. Yeah, and see that's just too much. Just give me all of the Elysium stuff when I'm in Elysium. Don't make me go to each individual location and then prompt me to then go into a sub menu to then clear that notification or read more about it, whichever I wanted to do. That's a bit much. This makes me think it's the Prince's quarters. Bruja Primogen. I'm Bruja. Examine fire. Okay. Interact. Okay, and again, I wanted to push space there, but it's left click. Old Town. I think does every like vampire setting have an Old Town? Almost every vampire tabletop game I've played has Old Town in it. Yeah, bystander group. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just give me all these guys, please. But okay. Gonna F2, what are my options? Oh, it's just switch mode. So with this, perhaps, I mean, these are the only two modes. I assume there will eventually be more options, but F2 maybe bringing up a menu, like a physical menu, would be nice, so then I could see the different game modes and read about what it is. Again, this is just might be because it's awkward, and this is kind of a novel thing in the bottom right here. It all seems a bit slow, like I'm spamming right now, and it's just kind of going crazy. So maybe let that mode be a bit more touchy, so I can just do it at will. But sure, let's go ahead and go solo prog, F1. Matchmaking, it's giving me the little 3 dots telling me that matchmaking is happening. It wasn't very like hyper noticeable. It took me a second to realize it. I didn't know if I'd pushed the right thing. So maybe having that matchmaking thing be a little bit bigger. Like you could probably expand that box to where those 3 dots end and then give a timer maybe or something showing that the time is going up for the amount of time you spent in queue. Games like League of Legends use this to just show, some progress. And maybe, having the estimated time would be helpful. Oh, that was a little alarming. 2-1. Boo. Heightened senses again. Got the tooltips here that are always helpful. this isn't something I think is bad UX or good UX, but just an option is being able to kind of uh, arrow key or something through them. Also, that last sound clip cut off very abruptly. Maybe transitioning that a bit better would be good. But being able to push the arrow keys or something and just go back, because this is moving a little quick for some people. Maybe being able to go back to one maybe that you maybe have missed, or if you think it's too slow, being able to go forward to go faster. So this is me, this is my stuff, out of bounds. It's telling me select location on the map, specify your preferred starting area, random position must be signed if you don't make a decision in 9 seconds. That was very fast. This is just telling me what things are. I'm going to just go ahead and go to the slaughterhouse. How do I know where I'm at? Is it that? Oh, that's out of bounds? That was very confusing. I didn't know where I was. Of course, I'll play my brute. Do I have to hit something? No, I saw one there. Maybe that was a timer. My coterie, just me. Match starts in 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay, probably shouldn't feed off these boys. Sure, let's kind of put down my thing. Okay, I start with a pistol. So I don't know if there's a way to lead people away so that I could, then take them off and feed on them, in pure vampire hunting style. Whoops, that's what I meant to do. That's just a me thing. I just came from a game where E was the select button, so that was the only reason there. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the armor. This is unique to this game, having to equip the armor that you pick up immediately. Usually it'll equip automatically in games like Apex and stuff. I don't know what the entity is. Having that sound effect, that ba ba ba, every time someone dies is unnecessary. It's kind of distracting in a game that could be kind of high stakes. Gas imminent. Okay, so I'm in the ring because on the map there's that white line, so I'm assuming that's where the gas is going to come from. Ooh, I am down. Are they shooting me through the thing? No, that's my fault. Okay. Oh, there's a vampire too. Okay. So, okay. So I just noticed this in Naraka Blade Point as well. That is very frustrating. When you're dead, you go to spectating immediately. There's no like hit space to go back to the lobby. This is ridiculous. I don't care. If most cases, the player's probably going to be frustrated that this person just killed them. Why do they care to spectate? So giving an immediate option to back out would be great instead of having to hit escape. Do I go to quit game or leave session? From this screen, I'll probably just go leave session. Seems like the less intense answer. Okay, so I got nothing. I was garbage. Cool. I'm trying to continue. Oh, it's making me count down. Okay. All right. So didn't go that great. Let's play one more game and then I'll stop this video and maybe upload it to you guys. Okay, so here's another thing. Coming back automatically gives me this screen again. There should be maybe a checkbox that says don't show me this again, or it should just not show it again. I've already seen it. I've already gone to the Discord and closed. Just the fact that this is still here is ridiculous. Also, this X up here is not that easy to see. It also does not look like it belongs here. The visual design is not great on that. So maybe just making the corner here an X, or making it bigger and more noticeable. Nothing else here, nothing else even in the UI that I'm seeing here, aside from maybe that, is a circle. So maybe making a square box of an X to keep visual consistency. All right, do one more game, see what's up. Oh, got more stuff. Journal. What are my items? Don't care. Don't care. Again, I want to mark all as red button, please. Locations. I do not care. Okay. So, let's go ahead and hit F1 to ready up again. Let's see if I can do any better.
Goodbye.
Ruha for close range brawls. Didn't freeze. We're still here. It got really quiet all of a sudden. Probably work on that sound a bit, just so there isn't that dead space of silence. Just making sure that the ambient music, kind of flows into each other, and there's some good mixing. Okay, so I went to Slaughterhouse last time. Parking garage. What's over here? Okay, so why isn't it? The fact that it isn't where I'm clicking is kind of frustrating. If I can only go to certain places, maybe have those marked somewhere, marked in some way, because that's very confusing. That's not going exactly where I click. Yeah, so there's a countdown here. I wish if I could do this, I want to click it and just hit ready and be good to go. That timer is also very, very small. So, and when you are in that menu, you can't see the abilities and like what each one is. And I know it was there in the very, very beginning. But having it again, so new players like me, I can remember what is the difference between the two Bruja, the two Nosferatu, and the two Toreador classes. So I could see those abilities again. Having that really quick countdown, while it's nice to get into game quickly, it is not very user friendly in the sense that I can't then go and double check what each one does and then make a selection. So having it be select, what clan and archetype you want to be, and then hitting ready, and then if everybody in the game is ready, that countdown can go more quickly. Would be nice, but as of right now, that was a very, very short cooldown or countdown on the ready up thing. See, I have all this time. I could have been doing things. I could have been reading about what the different things do and hitting ready. Um, so making it to where I can kind of browse the types of characters, their abilities, and everything, and then hitting ready when I've decided which one I want would be good here. Um, Redundancy is always good for the user, so that you can tell, so that you don't have to remember. It reduces the cognitive load on the user. So now we're just waiting for players. I don't know what that means, if it automatically made us, select things that quickly. Okay. Cool. Let's grab some shit. Sorry for all the cursing, but I'm not getting paid to do this, so I'm just going to speak naturally. What does the blue mean? Oh, that's just loot. Ooh. Cool, cool, cool. The fact that that's lit up bothered me a bit. I thought I could go in. Melancholic, lower cooldown, don't care. This guy. Oh, this guy has resonance, phlegmatic. So what I want to do is get rid of these dudes. I don't know, I'm gonna just try to shoot. Bloodhunt killed a mortal, so I get punished for that. Alright. Reveal you to enemy kindred. Cool, good to know. That seems kind of harsh. I understand in the flavor of the game. Oh god, I was just trying to climb and I just jumped off. I don't know what that was about. I'm trying to lay low for a moment while I'm exposed. Yeah, so there should be a way to kind of get things away from you, like maybe go unarmed, but there's no unarmed option. Or something to get humans away. I do like the line that shows the Bloodhunt option was kind of cool. Seems a bit harsh for killing a mortal in this kind of game. It makes sense in the flavor of things, so that there's not a good or bad. I guess it kind of evens itself out. Oh, the map isn't just a ring. That's cool. I like that it is different. Got some shells. Okay. Okay, so the blue means loot. Cool. Good to know. Okay. So I can regen health when I'm out of combat, which is not happening right now. Maybe it's when I'm downed? I don't know. Okay, how do I use that? That should be on a hotbar somewhere. Like it should show me that. Instead of me having to go into inventory to see that it's 4. And if it's somewhere right now that I don't see, that's on me, but I do not see it anywhere. So just climbing walls is vampiric, makes sense. Ooh, you can just Diablerize. That's fucking cool. I'm a Sabat player, so that is real nice. It's real cool. That is on a very low cooldown. Okay. Alright, so I did a little bit better that time. The dude, the Nosferatu poison is kind of intense. And again, I just wanna be able to exit here. Like this needs an exit screen. But cool. Overall, I've enjoyed this game so far. It's only been 2 rounds, but it feels good to play. It's fun. I like the flavor. I'm a Vampire the Masquerade nerd, so it helps out. But there were some things that could use some love, and I'm happy to be contacted to assist you in those things. But yeah, thanks. My name's Chris. If you guys need any other feedback, I'm happy to give it to you. Take care. Okay, just a another quick thing that I noticed after I said bye on the last video. So the challenge is over here on the left. The one's complete. I don't know if I'm supposed to interact with it or if it's just marking it as complete. But if it is complete, it should go away. Let me see it somewhere else. Like if there's a view challenges tab, let me see it there. But just it sitting there complete is kind of bothering me. Kind of like the clearing notifications thing. I don't like things sitting around for notifications. And then the second challenge here, placing the top over several games. This is very vague. I know it says min rank 10, so I'm assuming I got to get top 10 at least once. Seeing as how it says 0 of 1. The font is very small here. It'd be very hard to see for anybody with a visual disability. So I would recommend increasing those font sizes a little bit. But yeah, I just noticed that right after I said bye. So goodbye again. One more thing. So I'm trying to leave so I can edit this video, and I can't figure out how. So I'm hitting what I think how to leave, which I would be like escape. And now I can't figure out what to do. I've tried hitting this, which doesn't tell me how to leave. Oh wait, hold on. Down bottom right. So that is very confusing. So when I hit escape, that should maybe bring up a different menu rather than just the main menu, or maybe just have a bigger button that says, quick game here or something. I don't know. A lot of games when you hit escape, you'll get just kind of like a mini window that pops up that says resume, main menu, stuff like that. So maybe considering having a different button open this screen. Tab, I just hit tab. Tab's a good one. Tab will open up this thing. Escape could open up the quick game menu and options and stuff like that. Just thought there as well.